on that big comfy sofa. So, I know that that is your first name. What is your whole name? And do you have a nickname that you go by, or?
No.
Okay. And how old are you?
I'm 11.
And what grade are you in?
6th.
6th grade. Okay. Well, I haven't met you before, and I'd like to learn some stuff about you. So tell me about a couple things that you like to do.
I like to play sports. I'm on a flag football team. I like to play Xbox and go outside.
So you like sports, you're on a flag football team, and you like to play Xbox, and you like to go outside.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me everything about the very last football practice that you had. Start at the beginning and walk me through everything that you did.
We what's it called? We were barely starting a season. Well, my last season, I lost the championship. So my first practice for this season is next Tuesday.
Okay. So you said last season you lost the championship.
Yeah.
So tell me everything about the championship game. Start at the beginning and walk me through it.
So the first quarter, I was guarding, or the first half, I was guarding this, like, he's really, really good. He's like one of the best, like, players in the whole 11 and 12 league. Yeah, I was guarding him because, like, I'm kind of like the best player on the team. It was like match up. And what's it called? He scored like one touchdown, and then the quarterback passed him the ball, and he just ran over the whole field because he's like really quick, like, and jukes everyone. And then after that, my stepdad just like said, it's like, don't give up. We're losing by a touchdown or 2 touchdowns, right? And don't give up and stay in the game. Guard him really good. And then the second half, we got the ball because the first half they got the ball and they kicked it off. So we got the ball. We scored a couple touchdowns, but then the guy I was guarding, he scored a lot of touchdowns. And at the end, so the coaches, like, they have like 7 coaches and we only have 1. And like then our parents got in a fight with the other coaches because, or they started arguing because every time, because we faced them 3 times that season, like they started, and because every time we win them, because we won them twice already in the season, they don't shake my coach's hand, but every time when they win, they try to shake their hand, and my stepdad said, like, that's kind of messed up. Every time when you lose, you don't shake my hand as a coach, and then when you win, you do shake our hand. And then we just left, and then they got a ring, championship ring.
I see. So then you left.
Yeah.
The game. So then what's the very next thing that happened?
We just went to Olive Garden, and we just tried to, we were just talking about how we weren't like doing very good in the game, that next season we're going to be going to Goodyear, because we're in the Buckeye League, and now we're going to Goodyear. So, and then we went to Olive Garden, and then we went back home.
Okay. Well, then I heard that you went to the air show.
Oh, yeah.
So tell me everything about the air show. What's the very first thing you did when you got there?
First thing, we actually played the activities, where like activities where you do for like children. They time you, so you have like a card. They time you, like, how do you explain it? Like, where you have to press buttons as fast as you can, and then whoever has the highest time get surprised. Now he's eating clothes because I have bad reflexes. So, and then after that, we looked at the Jets, walk around, and then after that, we saw one of our football teammates, two of our football teammates. No, actually 3 football teammates. We saw them at the air show. I was like, oh, what's up? And then we went on that virtual thing that like you put on these like glasses. They were like virtual, like something, I don't know, I forgot. They're virtual, and it feels like you're like moving around and looking. You're like you're in an airplane.
Okay.
And then after that, we watched I forgot what it's called, the Blues. We watch them fly. They're like so close together. And you just flip. And they do all this stuff.
Then what happened?
After that, we got something to eat. After that, we got something to eat. We sat down, watch the Blues. Because there's like a lot of them. And then after that, we left. And then we went home because our stepsister came. She comes every Thursday, Friday, and every other weekend. We had her that weekend. And then after that, we went home, played some Xbox, watched a movie with my family, and then played board game.
Well, thank you so much for telling me about your day at the air show and about the airplanes that you saw and all the things that you did there. Let me tell you a little bit about me. Again, my name is Ann. My job is to talk to boys and girls and teenagers and adults about things that have happened, about things that people have seen with their own eyes and heard with their own ears. My job to understand those things. So I ask a lot of questions. So I may ask you a question that you don't know the answer to. And it's okay to say, I don't know. So let's practice that. What's the name of my dog? What would you say?
I don't know.
And that's correct, because we haven't talked about my dog. But what if I said to you, the name of your dog, what would you say?
Rocky and Apollo.
And that's correct, because you know everything there is to know about you. I may ask you a question that doesn't make sense, and if I ask you a question that you don't understand, it's okay for you to say, Ann, I just have no idea what you're asking me. I don't get it. I don't understand it. So let's practice that. So if I say, where is your prefrontal lobe? What would you say?
I don't know what you're saying. I don't know.
Thank you for letting me know that. So let me use different words to ask it, and I know that you'll figure it out right away. Where's your forehead?
Right here.
I'll repeat things back to you, and there's a good chance I'll get something upside down or backwards, or, I just got it out of order. So if I make a mistake, please let me know. It's okay to say, Ann, you got that all wrong. But then tell me what the right thing is so that I understand exactly what it is you told me. So let's practice that. So if I said, I heard that you're in 5th grade, what would you say?
I'm actually in 6th grade.
Thank you for correcting me. It's really, I may ask you the same question more than once, and if I do, it doesn't mean you gave me the wrong answer. It just means that I forgot I asked it to you earlier. And while we're in here, it's really important that we only talk about things that really happened, and we only talk about the truth. Do you promise to tell me the truth?
Yeah.
I don't know what has happened, and I don't know what has happened to you, so I don't know the answers to the questions I'm about to ask. So, I heard something happened. Tell me what happened.
Well, basically, on the new, how do I explain this? Basically on TV, on Fox, Actually, I don't know how to say this. Basically, I don't know how to say. Basically,
Tell me why you came to talk to me today.
Because I was one of the witnesses, or one of the people that saw Ms. Zamora and my friend touch each other. One night, I wasn't there though. He told me that, because he was at his grandparents' house, and he snuck out like at 12 or 11, and he went in the car, and Ms. Moore was in there, and they had sex.
That one night that
Like 3 weeks ago or a month ago.
that he snuck out at his grandparents' house, and Miss Zamora was there, and they had sex.
Yeah.
What does sex mean? Do you know what he meant by that?
I think where like you guys kiss and then you guys like where you guys just I don't know. Or I don't know how to explain it though. Well,
Tell me about when he snuck out of his grandparents and had sex.
he told me at dance class, we were at the end of the line, and he said, "Dude, I have really something important to tell you." And he said that when I was at my grandparents this weekend, I was texting Ms. Zamora, because like they first started on Classcraft, because Ms. Zamora is my teacher and our teacher, and they first started by like flirting and like talking, and then they like went to Instagram and like they started talking and stuff, and then they are like really close to each other, really close, and then most of every day at CNN 10, because our whole class watched CNN 10 on the big screen. Ms. Moore always want me like to cover to see like if anyone's looking, and then so it's me there, and Ms. Moore's behind this side, and then like sticks his finger up Ms. Moore's starts with a V, vagina. I got CNN 10, and then at the grandparents' house, he told me that we had sex, and I was like, okay, and yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about everything about when you're in the classroom and explain to me what is Classcraft? What does that mean?
Oh, so it's where like behavior-wise, if you're like doing good, she'll add XP to your player, and then every time you reach a level, you gain a level, and when you get on our computers, you can like customize your character, and the notifications go to your mom and your dad saying like if XP, like you're quiet and like behaving, but in the HP is where if you're doing something bad or like you're not listening or like talking back, you'll lose HP, and it will like send a notification saying lost HP for not being quiet. And I guess there's you can text the teacher on there to ask questions and stuff, but it wasn't like they're just texting like every day.
Did you see them text her? Did you see with your own eyes them texting every day?
Well, yeah, he showed me. Well, yeah, he did show me messages, and like he said, "Oh, me and Zamora are texting." Yeah, so I saw it with my own eyes.
So tell me everything about the messages. What did they say?
They were just flirting, but he hasn't shown me the messages like in a couple months, so I kind of forgot.
So what do you mean they were flirting?
Like they're texting dirty stuff. Like on Instagram, they text dirty stuff, and then every day, Ms. Zamora and messages, so like no one will catch them texting because isn't supposed to text Ms. Zamora. So, and then when her mom that he's been texting and texting Ms. Zamora in class grad, he said, "Oh, you should not be texting." But then now they started texting on Instagram.
Did you see with your own eyes the texting on Instagram?
Yeah.
How did you know that?
Oh, because he shows me a message. Like he showed me text messages on his.
And tell me everything you remember about those messages.
On the messages, I think he showed me one when he spent the night at my house. He said, when they're talking, saying, I forgot, they're talking and saying, I kind of forgot, wait, let me think. That we should, we should teach the class, how to do sex. I think that's one of the messages. Sex, and yeah.
Do you know?
Because I kind of forgot, it was like a couple months ago.
Okay. So then you said that when you were in the class, you had to cover?
Yeah, one of the talent show judges for the talent show and other people were judging, and then after when everyone left, told me to leave because you're supposed to bring your bags to the talent show and leave your bags here at the classroom, like on purpose. So when everyone left, we went to the classroom, and then because I was supposed to go, and I was like, "Oh, we should go now," and she said, "No, wait a minute," and they said, and then they started making out in the classroom in the corner, and I was by the desk area, so if anyone would open the door, I'd say, "Oh, someone here," and like they're in the corner. So they told me just to cover the door, and then the next day, I didn't want to cover, so I just went out the classroom and covered because I didn't want to see them doing stuff.
So you said after the talent show that you left the bags in a room and you were standing by the door and they were making out in the corner.
Yeah.
Help me understand, what do you mean by they were making out?
Like kissing each other and no, I wasn't by the door. I was like, this is the desk, or this is the desk area, and the door's all the way over there. So I was by the desk, watching out if anyone would come in the door.
Okay. So tell me, what the very first thing that happened in the room?
First thing, they started like kissing, and then Ms. Zamora went on the counter. It was right here, and then he was putting his dick into Ms. Zamora's vagina. So Ms. Zamora was right here, and then like he put his leg, like Ms. Zamora's leg, so he wide it out, just bouncing up and down.
So tell me about Miss Zamora's clothes. Where were they?
She wasn't naked. I think she was wearing like a dress, so she just put the dress up, and she had underwear.
What happened to the underwear?
Underwear? She still had it on. Well, I couldn't see from that point because like I don't know how to explain it. Like I was right here and they're over there, so I can't see them doing it, but I know they're doing it because that way, and I'm like right here, so I can't see it, but I know it, like they're doing it. Huh?
Where were those?
He had basketball shorts and a shirt, and he pulled his shorts not all the way, but he put them like halfway, so I didn't see nothing, but I know they're like doing it. I don't know how to explain it.
Tell me everything you could hear.
Here, well, Ms. Zamora said like didn't moan because she wanted to be respectful, but I didn't hear nothing.
Was Miss Zamora saying anything?
No, they're just doing it. It was very uncomfortable. So that's why the second day they're doing stuff, I just left the room.
So let's talk about the first day. So you said dick was in her vagina. Could you see that with your own eyes?
No, because I was like, I don't know how to explain this. Oh, they're all the way in the corner, and I was like right here, so I couldn't see it, but like I can see like, and he was going up and down. So I can only see his back, and then Ms. Zamora was in front of him.
What made it stop?
Huh?
What made it stop?
Made him and them stop?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because we had to leave, because they only did it for like 5, 6, 7 minutes, because I had to go home, and then I said, oh, I have to go home, and then it stopped. Because the thing ends at 5:30. I'm supposed to be home at 5:30, and we didn't leave until like 5:35-ish.
So I was wondering, did Miss Zamora want you to tell someone?
No. They said to keep it a secret, don't tell no one, like watch cover and everything. And they said not to tell parents and no one.
When you say they said, help me understand, did Miss Zamora say that, or
They
who said that?
So like, Ms. Zamora didn't know that I know, but Ms. Zamora didn't know. Then right after when Ms. Zamora know, then they started doing stuff. So Ms. Zamora been doing stuff, but I didn't know, like they did stuff. So me and that, oh, me and Zamora like are like close together. And it's like, oh dang. So then Ms. Zamora that I knew, because Ms. Zamora didn't know, it was just them two. So then Ms. Zamora like found out that I knew like a lot about them. And like Ms. Zamora said, what about if we get caught? Like I can go to jail. And like what about if or like tells anyone, we'll get in deep trouble. So yeah.
Okay, and then you said the next day something happened. Tell me everything that happened. Start at the beginning and walk me through that.
Well, was on a chair because I was out the door, so I wasn't in the room, just looking out, see if anyone was near. And this was after school at 5:30. And then we went. Okay, so after the talent show, we waited until everyone left, and then we leave our bags in the classroom on purpose so that they can do stuff. And then we walked up in the room, and she said, if you want, you can stay in here or go outside. She said, oh, just if someone walks in the room, knock on the door, so that's for a signal if like anyone's near or right next to me by the door. So chair, and Ms. Zamora was on the ground on her knees, and Ms. Zamora was sucking his dick, I guess, yeah.
And help me understand, how do you know Miss Zamora was sucking his dick?
Because after that, when we were walking, she told me everything. Told me that.
Did you see Miss Zamora on the ground? I'm confused.
No, because I was out of the classroom.
Okay.
So I didn't told me.
Okay. Told you.
He said that, because we were walking home not with my brother. That was it. No. It was just me and him walking home because, yeah. Tell you more. He was sucking his dick and they were making out. I think that's it, yeah.
Did you see them make out with your own eyes?
No, because I wasn't in the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, is there anything else you can tell me about that time that he told you about?
No. So, let me say something else after? Like, there's more.
Tell me more.
I don't know what it's called, but another day, I think it was before the talent show, like a couple days ago, Ms. Zamora, we're just all sitting at the desk, and it was like free time. And then Ms. Zamora asked me if my thing was uncircumcised or circumcised, and I didn't know what that means. So Ms. Zamora went on her phone and looked up uncircumcised and circumcised things, and she showed me uncircumcised and then circumcised, like, because is uncircumcised with one with the head?
Tell me what you could see.
Well, I saw a picture she showed me on her phone, like a penis, if it has a head or not have a head.
Okay.
And I said, oh, that one with a head.
So, where was everybody?
Everyone was in the classroom. It was just and Ms. Moore at the desk.
Did someone else see in the classroom the pictures?
No, just me, Ms. Moore.
So help me understand help me understand the conversation that you're having. So what were you talking about before she showed you the pictures?
Really, I think we're talking about when, because Ms. Zamora was talking family, like if you're going to your grandparents' house, like over spring break, or going anywhere, like on spring break, asking if you're going to your grandparents' house so you can have sex. And I don't remember after that. And then she's asked me, and then Ms. Zamora said, most of my family has uncircumcised things. Like, wait, is it uncircumcised or with the head, or circumcised with the head?
I don't know. Tell me what she said.
She said,
or
like,
what happened.
She said, like, most of my family has uncircumcised things. And then she showed me a picture, and I was like, oh, that's what I have. And then after that, the conversation was done because we had to go to recess.
Okay. So I'm a little confused when she was asking grandparents' house.
Everyone, yeah.
Did she use the word sex, or?
But like, I don't remember, like. No, she did not. But like, I don't know.
You said that there was, help me understand, there was a time in the classroom where you were covering, and you said you were sitting like here and they were sitting here, and she was sitting directly behind.
Oh yeah. So when we're watching Scene in 10, everyone watches Scene in 10, and then she has a desk, and then this is a screen. Everyone looks that way. So Nora said like to come over here so we can have cover, so no one can see. The chair, then arms behind the chair, and then he just puts his finger up.
Did you see that with your own eyes?
Well, they said to not look back. Not look back, but I know what he's doing, because he like showed me like, this is the finger I used, and I was like, ugh. But then he put hand sanitizer, so I know that he did it.
Is there a time that did you ever look?
Look, no.
Okay.
Because they told me like not to look.
Okay. So that happened one time or more than one time?
More than one time. Like every day, like at 2:40, we do Scene in 10. And like not every day, because people want to do Scene in 10 and like touch the computer and like pause and stuff. But most of the time, they do it, yeah.
Okay.
Scene in 10 is 10 minutes, so yeah.
And what is that? What is Scene 10?
It's like news, the news. Scene in 10, like what's happening in the news.
Okay. Is there something else that happened?
Something else, I did that. Oh, at the talent show? Or no, one of our, like a couple days ago, they, like at lunchtime, he tells me to leave my lunch in the classroom. Leave my lunch on purpose. So I tell the other teacher, the 4th grade teacher, oh, can I go get my lunch? And then when I get my lunch, and then Ms. Zamora touched Ms. Zamora's butt. That happened, yeah.
And where were you when that happened?
I was at my backpack, and there's like, you hang up your backpack, and then the desk is right next to there, so they're at the desk.
Did you see that with your own eyes?
Yeah.
Did that happen one time or more than one time?
Where they touch butts?
Mm-hmm.
Happens more, yeah, it happened more than one time.
Okay. Is there something else that happened?
They kiss their lips.
Tell me about that. Tell me everything. Start at the beginning and walk me through that.
So when we got in the classroom, I went to go get my lunch, my Ritz, and my other snack, I forgot. And then all I see to my right, they're just touching butts, talking. I don't know what they're talking about because I wasn't in the conversation. Touching butts, and then... No, actually, they didn't kiss that time. It was a different day. They kissed. That was at the town show. So they're just touching butts, and then Ms. Zamora got something on her bag, like Sour Patch or like candies, and gave it to Ms. Zamora because he had nothing to eat. So then we just walked out.
Have you seen them kiss one time or more than one time?
More than one time.
Tell me about another time that you saw them kiss.
When after the day, like after school, when everyone was leaving, I got my backpack, and when everyone left the classroom, they started like kissing, saying like bye, and then, wait, can I use your expression or something? And then, so this is the table, and Miss Moore was like this and stuff, and then Jace was behind him, and just like that. And I saw that with my eyes.
Where was Miss Moore's clothes when she was kind of like bent over like that?
Well, she had her clothes on.
What was she wearing?
Like a dress thing, like a dress, I think, yeah. No, actually, she was wearing, I don't know what it's called, like leggings, and she was like wearing a shirt, and I don't know what she was wearing right here. Yeah, but yeah, I forgot what she was wearing, but.
Tell me everything. Clothes.
He was wearing a shirt and I think it was shorts or pants. Wearing a shirt and I think shorts. He was wearing a shirt and shorts.
So when he was standing behind Miss Zamora, tell me what you could see.
All I see is them, like Miss Zamora was like smiling and they're just like so close. Like this is Miss Zamora and this is. And I was about to leave the room because I was gonna go, and it only lasted for like 2 minutes, and then we left.
So what was his body doing?
Well, Miss Moore was like that, and then he was just close to her butt. And just, I don't know.
And was his body moving or staying still or something else?
He was just staying still, and then Miss Moore was moving her butt.
Okay. And you said she had on leggings?
Yeah, and a shirt. I think so. I forgot what they're like dressed, but yeah, that was just that.
Okay. Has someone ever done something to you?
Oh, no.
Okay.
She hasn't touched me or anything.
Has Miss Zamora done something like this to someone else?
No.
Okay.
Or maybe to her husband, but I don't know that. I don't know.
I heard something about rumors.
Oh,
Tell me about
rumors.
that. Tell me everything.
So, like, people started like saying rumors, but they're actually true, obviously. Rumors like in their classroom and like other classes in the 8th grade, like rumors about how Jay was close to Ms. Zamora, and how like this one girl in there's just 2 6th grade classes. One girl was saying like a rumor about how probably got Ms. Zamora pregnant. And there's just other rumors about like how like they're so close to each other, how like, oh, they might be dating. And then like that whole situation happened. And then Mr. Dickey came, he's the principal, Mr. Dickey, was talking to us, saying you guys should like stop these rumors, and like talking about how can you like solve this situation by like telling the principal, just solving it by teacher, just talking to them. Rumors, and then we wrote on a piece of paper how to like solve that situation, those rumors, like tell the principal and stuff. And yeah, basically that happened.
Who's the very first person that you told
About what?
about what you'd seen or experienced?
Like seeing that
Mm-hmm.
to my mom and dad. And that was yesterday.
What made you tell?
Well, no, her parents, because best, and then my mom and Perfecto found out, and they're just like saying, I know what happened and everything, just basically just tell me everything, and that's when I just told them.
Okay. Is there, when you first met Miss Zamora, tell me what you thought of her.
She was nice, because teacher night where you meet your teacher and stuff. We went in there, we just said hi, and she gave us some papers, school list to get and stuff. She was pretty nice. We talked, like, she introduced like the classroom, how it looks, and where I'm like where I'm sitting and stuff. She was pretty nice.
Tell me what you think about her now.
She's not a good teacher, not a good role model to other kids. She's just very it's like weird how a 27-year-old can like love a 13-year-old and do stuff. It's just crazy. She's not a good person.
How does all of this make you feel?
Makes me sad and mad. Mad because she's like a bad influence, she's a bad person. She deserves to be in jail. Makes me sad because she was my 6th grade teacher. And yeah.
Is there something else has told you about that you've forgotten to tell me, or that we haven't talked about?
Because my mom told me to tell you everything, like what I told her. But I think that's not, wait, I think there's some more, but treatment and talent show, the size thing, flirting, I don't think this is one, but she told us that because we have a group chat in Musically. I guess she got Musically. And then she just to talk with us on Musically.
Okay.
And it's just me in a group chat on Musically.
And tell me everything about the group chat. Tell me what you guys chatted about.
We chat about like what's going on, like volleyball. She's like the coach, but not anymore, obviously. Like talk about when's practice. Talk about just regular stuff. Talk about we don't talk anything inappropriately in the group chat because but basically we just talk about just normal. She saw Richard Sherman in Vegas. That's cool. We send these these like pictures, like a GIF, like you can like search up like sad, and then we're just showing like a person crying, or like we just make jokes and stuff on Musically, like just do jokes.
Okay. Did Miss Zamora ever send you any Instagram pictures or messages or?
No, I don't even have Instagram.
Okay, what about text messages?
The only time she texted me because it was because on Musically she moved away and we needed 3 people, so Ms. Zamora just joined our group for a project. It was a movie trailer, and she was recording on her phone. It was just like a trailer, like saying, "Oh, this is how you tackle in football. This is how you catch a football." It was just a regular trailer. She sent me the clips on the text messages so I can edit it, and then we can present it. That was the only time she really sent me.
And tell me about the clips. Well, explain to me what they were.
So it was just like a introduction, like saying, "Oh, this is how you tackle in football." So there's another clip saying, "This is how you tackle," and then you just grab them by the arms and just put them down. And the other clip was where, because it was supposed to be comedy, so it made people laugh and stuff. So there's this one where I dropped it on purpose, because he's like, you're saying, "This is how you catch a football," but I dropped it. You're supposed to catch the football. And she said, "Go run another lap." And then, it was pretty funny.
Okay.
So that was the only time she really sent me. And that was the only time we talked through the messages.
Okay. I'm going to take a break right now and check over my notes. Can you wait for me?
Yeah.
Okay. And while I'm gone, if there's anything else you can think about that you need to tell me or forgotten, we'll talk about it when I come back in, okay? All right. Would you like the door open or closed?
I'll have it open.
Okay. waiting for me. I just have a couple more questions because I was a little confused about a couple things. So, the pictures that she showed you on her phone, first, do you remember what her phone looked like?
It was like an iPhone 6 or 7. She had like her case was it was kind of cracked, her phone case, or her phone. And it was like sparkly gold thing, I think, and she had like a pop socket on it.
What's a pop socket?
It's where you have your phone, so it's not hard to drop. So it's a little round thing. You just hold it right here, so you won't like drop it.
Okay. Thank you for helping me understand. Tell me more about the pictures that you saw.
The video, the clips.
Was it a video that you saw on her? Tell me what you saw on her phone.
Oh, it was like it was a dick. If it had like a head or not a head.
Okay, and just so I know, when you say dick, do you have another word? Is there another word for that?
No, I don't like calling it. I just call it a thing, because I'm not supposed to say that.
And what does a boy use a dick or a thing for every day?
Huh?
What does a boy use a dick or a thing for every day?
For the restroom.
And what comes out of it?
Pee and stuff.
Okay. And also, so I understand, you said that that his dick into her vagina.
Mm-hmm.
What does a girl use a vagina for every day?
I don't really know. Like the bathroom.
Okay. And what comes out of it?
Pee. I don't know.
Okay. So then I had a question about when up and Miss Zamora was like kind of bent over, and she had the leggings on and the shirt.
Wait, no, she actually had a dress on, I think.
She had a dress on?
Yeah.
And how was her dress when she was bent over?
Like, you couldn't see her butt, it's hard, because I don't really know what she was wearing, but you couldn't see her butt or anything. Like, you couldn't, because it's like, actually, I was not, I was looking, but she was facing this way, so I couldn't see, like, if the butt was, this is hard to explain. I don't know what she was wearing.
Do you know if they were touching or not touching or something else?
She was touching like right here in her butt. Or like right here. Like she was just, I don't know.
So
and Ms. Zamora was like smiling, like, and she was like moving her butt like that and stuff.
So when you say right here, who is he touching?
Ms. Zamora.
Miss Zamora.
Like she was she was touching like on her butt and like touching it right here, like right here, yeah.
And what was he using to touch her?
His hands.
His hands. Okay. And then, you told me that they were touching butts. You saw.
Yeah, when I was trying to get my snack, I turned to the right and I saw Ms. Mora's hand in his butt.
And so I'm confused. Help me understand. So was touching?
They're both touching.
They're both touching.
And then after that, then
And what were their hands doing when they were touching each other's butts?
They're like grabbing and just like touching, like right here, and just that.
Okay. Well, is there anything else that you thought of while I was gone?
Actually, I don't think so, but I'm trying to think. I think that's it. That's all I told my mom, and I was like everything.
Okay.
The rumors, everything.
Thank you for talking with me. If I had more questions, would you be willing to talk with me again?
Yeah, right now?
With some other time, if I had more questions.
Wait, so did you show the notes to my mom and dad?
No.
Oh, I thought you were.
No. I know this weekend's here. Is there something coming up that you're looking forward to doing?
Oh, my mom's birthday's tomorrow.
So do you have something planned?
Probably just gonna give her a gift or something and go out to eat.
Okay. So what is your favorite food?
Asian food.
Asian food? Where do you like to go for Asian food?
Yeah, I like to go to Asian. I like to eat rice. I like to eat orange chicken, noodles. Really good.
Come on out. So, is there a certain place you'd like to go for orange chicken?